Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. Today is Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, though, of course, these general tarot readings are timeless. So, anytime you come across them and it seems relevant to what you're going through at that moment through number synchronicities or maybe something mentioned in the title, it is still going to be relevant. Feel free to watch it at that time. And nextly, we are going to get into a very kind of specific download I keep picking up. Now, I have to mention, you're not going to catch me talking about or bringing up politics on this channel very often because I do not think it is smart. However, this particular download keeps insisting to come through, so I have to mention it. And what it is I keep picking up, even though this seemingly is a case closed situation, but something about Watergate. That's not a, I don't know the age ranges quite of everyone here. So some of you might not even totally know a lot about that. And then some of you might. But from my understanding, Watergate is somewhat of a case closed situation from many decades ago that I believe resulted in a president having to step down. So the download that keeps coming through in regards to Watergate, and it is specifically coming through like as Watergate, like the actual Watergate case, it keeps coming out like this is going to be re-brought up, some sort of additional information in regards to a cover-up might come out or come through. Again, I'm really picking this up like it's specific, something going on politically wise. However, it could be metaphorical for some of you. Some sort of seemingly case closed situation might pop back up or come back around with more information, is really how that's coming through. But back to the specific download, in the case that something like that really comes forth, I do believe it's kind of coming off like, what does Divine Collective need to know about this? It could create some sort of changes. It could cause a bit of an uproar. That's all I have to say about that. We're going to move on with the general reading. I will not get too far into politics. However, that particular message really wanted to come through. Something going on with the Watergate scandal. And let's move on to y'all's Divine Collective reading. What's going on? What's going on in Divine Collective energy at this time? Oh, put your back into it. I keep getting that really great old Ice Cube song. I think it's called You Can Do It. You can do it. Put your back into it. That is overall energy for quite a few of you. Mind the details. Pay attention to the details. Cross all your T's and dot all your I's on whatever it is you're working on at this time. You can do it. Put your back into it. Keep going. Perseverance is important right now. You do have this around the corner. 33. You could even be seeing 333. 404. 114. Right. This encouragement here is your spirit team gently nudging you, gently encouraging you. You can do it. Put your back into it. Keep going. Some of you, this could have something to do literally with your home. I'm also drawn to this clock. So timing is important for some of you. Some of you may feel discouraged like you want to give up when it comes to closing up some sort of cycle, when it comes to some sort of major change coming in. And that for some of you is because there's divine timing going on with some details in the background of your particular situation. So keep going, keep persevering. I just saw dry desert, which is about resilience here. So some of you are really tired on this journey. You feel like you're done being resilient. I hear you. I hear you. Keep trusting your intuition. Keep going. This is something very unexpected coming into your energy. Is going to give you like literal over the moon kind of joyful energy. Some of you, this could be a sudden experience of good luck, a sudden blossoming of good luck after a really challenging, difficult time. And again, I'm really, really, really strongly being pulled towards this clock here. So for some of you, this is something you don't realize, or it's been hard to kind of keep going with it. And this is a 9 as well as this is a 9. Something here is 100% coming to an end for you, and this positive change you're hoping for is going to appear. Let me be real though, there's a additional notation on that kind of energy. That is if you've done the work. All right, if you're trying to go in some sort of specific direction, it's not likely that you're just going to hop from point A to point B. A lot of times your guides and your angels come down and they will have something they've asked you to do to become more in alignment. So let me be very clear. That is definitely going to be for those of you who have been doing the work, and some of you definitely have been. We've had some really wild messages come out in the energy over the past year, but we've also had some really good, positive, encouraging messages come through about the work, some of the inner work and outer work that you guys have done on the journey. Whatever journey, when I say the journey, I mean whatever journey you're on. Some of you feel deeply called to go on some sort of spiritual journey at this time, or it might be just a journey from, again, something you left behind and something new you're moving towards. Confirmation. Wishing well. Look at this wishing well. Peaks of joy. And for some of you, this is the 2 of Cups for me in this deck. And then there's a crown here. So some of you, it really might be, when you put forth this, like you realize who is not for you, and then you realize your ideal companion might look like this, and this. This is like this wish here. Someone here, you're definitely getting your wish after it kind of didn't look like it for quite a long time. This new partner is going to be encouraging to you. There's something about you and this person being a true match. Yeah, look at that. This has been kept safe for you all this time with these storms going through. You've been going through lots of storms recently, and it's about to kind of, you finally made it to the other side for some of you. And again, some of you really are coming into some sort of divine counterpart, divine union, your true match for you after putting lots and lots of work. And again, it's been very much a shedding skin type situation for some of you. Reason being, because in some of your cases, your partner is already there. your partner has already done the work. They already overcame whatever it is they needed to overcome, learned the lessons they needed to learn, cleared the karma, gained the wisdom, and some of you weren't quite there yet. That is the case in some experience. Sometimes you guys are the ones and you're actually waiting on your counterpart to do the work and align with you as well. So it's something different for everyone. Yeah, I just saw Field of Dreams. Some of you have been manifesting literally from rock bottom, and you are crawling out of rock bottom. This is coming in. Some of you, side note, some of you, your wish or your peaks of joy coming through, your treasure coming in for you in the near future might not come in the way you expect. But whoever that's for, you already know that anyway, because that's a basic kind of concept when it comes to really manifesting in this particular universal dynamic, is to not hold on to anything too tightly. The more you hold on to it, the more you escape it, the more it escapes you. Confirmation, many obstacles here. Many of you have overcome many challenge, many obstacles, and look at that, you got movement coming in. You have flown over the challenges. You have turned into a new resilience. You're resilient. Some of you, what you've been going through deliberately was because you needed to have more resilience specifically. What else does Divine Collective need to know at this time? You've also gained confidence through the things you've been through recently, the challenges. Those challenges only helped you grow. Very important for some of you, something to do with forgiveness, letting the past go is bringing in a rebirth for you. And I'm getting this as current. Some of you recently achieved some sort of major forgiveness over a past. It's really coming through literally 2 karmic patterns. So it might not specifically be one karmic relationship or one karmic situation that feels familiar, as much as this same scenario was a pattern and it showed up in all of your relationships, in all of your situations, maybe even in your work situations for some of you. Yeah, you got the sun coming in towards you. Again, that's connecting to this peaks of joy energy here. What did I say about time? Time is very important in your situation. Some of you, this is semi-specific, but some of you don't realize that you've been involved in something going on behind the scenes, some sort of something serious, maybe even something legal going on behind the scenes. And this is why timing was so important when it came for you, is something had to be finalized before certain major changes could come in. And you have been becoming a master all this time. You have this whatever you went through recently has only propelled you. It's only propelled you and prepared you for what is coming in. Could be talking to a divine feminine or a divine masculine who's learned to balance their masculine and feminine energy better. This is giving me this energy that came out recently, something about timing going on behind the scenes. You might receive some sort of communication in the near future, as well as for some of you also. Another side note, I've been trying to explain to y'all how these general readings come through. I can pick up a lot of a lot of energy for a lot of different people all at the same time. So something could be for you, something could be for someone else. This is also coming through specifically some of you who are in, you're gaining some sort of new spiritual enhancements, some sort of psychic gifts, or some sort of spiritual upgrades here. This is part of what was going on. You've been going through those upgrades behind the scenes as you're learning them. I'm really getting this for someone here who maybe you've been in a hermit's energy quite a bit. Your spirit team kind of kept you there and gave you all these like spiritual upgrades. And I'm really getting like psychic gifts for some of you to allow you a sacred private space to adjust to this newness and gain mastery over these new and unexpected experiences. Assurance coming through with like confirmation for what I was just saying here. And here she's holding a small plant. So definitely, again, something about something growing behind the scenes. A friendly reminder, especially if that resonates with you specifically, that you're getting enhanced spiritual gifts. Regardless, it might have something to do with your purpose. That's not for everybody, but for some of you it is. And if that has been coming through for some of you, it's very important to stay grounded. To stay grounded. You're going to need to be grounded for this new opportunity to come through, or something important about you being grounded in when you're in this new experience, when you're in this new whatever it is, connection, job, place where you live, whatever it means for you. There's something very important about you knowing how to ground very easily and quickly. I just opened up to the Fool, so confirmation on that new beginning coming in for some of you. And I don't mean that in any kind of harsh way. A lot of people have a tendency to want to spin the speech of others. And to be honest, the way that I'm saying it is very, very much in a sense of some of you are here on your journey and some of you are still over here on your journey, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wherever you are on the journey or in your lessons, whether you just started, you're halfway there, you're struggling with lessons, or you're already past them. That's all that is. I've been known to say often that your sensitivity can be a gift. So those of you who are dealing with that at this time, maybe you feel very sensitive, very emotionally sensitive, it's a good time to learn how to transmute that gift, transmute that skill. The best thing to do when you're feeling that way, because you can get very overstimulated, is to be more focused on yourself. Learn to take more time for yourself as well. Make sure you're getting alone time to kind of readjust yourself. What else does Divine Collective need to know for this reading, please? The Hanged Man. I just got the weirdest energy off of this Hanged Man. And this has something, this is either something going on with someone or someone that someone's dealing with. Something about, I'm getting like a weird double energy off of this. Something about like a man masking as a woman, or something about that kind of energy is coming off of this for some reason. I'm getting someone hiding themselves in like someone else's energy. Or for some of you, no shade, but it could quite be literal about someone who's dealing with like concerns of sexuality. I don't want to touch on that too much and handle that very carefully. But someone here who may wish to, or desires, or ponders something going on with like a gender change. That's coming through here for someone randomly. I am going to come out and say this because it's the energy is coming through like this. The message is coming through like this for whoever this is for. Someone here feels like that's a solution to all their problems. And it's really coming through like the problem is very much deep down internal. This is coming off like someone here. This doesn't have to be someone in Divine Collective. This could be someone's dealing with. There's something about, well, if I change that, I can hide something. Somebody here wants to do this to hide something. And Spirit's really coming through like whatever this is you're trying to hide is going to follow you, because it's soul level. It's coming off of your soul, regardless of like what your hair color is, what outfit you put on, what skin you put on for someone. Just as I said that, the moon and the 7 of swords. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Whoever that energy is for, there's a side note coming through, kind of like this journey, this lifetime, the experience you're living is not meant to be here to scare you, to be hard, or to be a burden. It's here to help you grow. So there's a side note about someone should maybe consider changing their perspective. And how can they grow through the experiences, and maybe something they might need to change. Yeah, someone here is in devil energy. This is so weird and random coming out. Please, again, if that is someone here's, someone in the Divine Collective is struggling with these kinds of feelings. Again, there's no harshness or judgment on my part. That is merely how the message is coming through. Someone here feels confused. The reason you feel confused is because of your disconnection from God. Someone here needs to, or is being guided to recenter themselves, reconnect with some sort of higher power. This person here may have a strong, quite specifically, possibly, they're either the Chinese zodiac sign of the rabbit, or they might be a Pisces specifically. But I'm getting an energy, some sort of energy like that. Yeah, someone here is very clouded. Very clouded. Interesting. Yeah, this first initial energy is someone here who is in, I'm kind of getting maybe someone's past or someone who's like dipping in and out of someone in Divine Collective's energy. Oh, wow. This person here, whoever that energy was about, this person is it's kind of coming through like in trouble with God. I'm just gonna say it. This person dipped out on something they were supposed to do, some sort of karmic justice here. This person dipped out on some sort of divine, like a soul level responsibility or some sort of karmic responsibility when it came to reincarnating into this lifetime. And this person dipped out on this, and now they're trying to hide or trying to run from something that's coming through, maybe some sort of karma or backlash that's coming through, or some sort of challenging lessons coming through for someone here. Okay, so for those of you, again, semi-specific, and this very much is a general reading, a lot of this and a lot of that coming through, different energies coming in all at once. For those of you who resonate very, very much with, for a fact, someone here might have once upon a time basically had the red string of fate with you, might have been an actual twin flame, and they rejected the journey, basically, is really the best way to put it. They rejected the journey. They didn't do something they were supposed to, and for someone specific, they didn't do something in time. They didn't do something. They had a certain amount of time to do something, and they didn't do it. Interesting. So very specifically for someone here, this person is trying to hide from whatever intense karmic lessons or situations coming towards them. What else does Divine Collect? Yeah, this person's worried. 9 of Swords. Interesting. Someone here's the King of Pentacles. This person didn't meet their mark on like just basic soul level growth of what they were supposed to do. Someone here, I feel like they were, the card that flipped over earlier and then stayed hidden was the 9 of Cups. So something about someone constantly going into whatever they felt like, basically, even if God said, no, you're done with that. This is what's coming off of this person. This person's coming out as Page of Cups, and they shouldn't be, is very much what's going on here. And whoever was the other counterpart in this situation, you have had to become you have become a master in the progress of how this has gone. You see what I'm getting off of this? This tree on top is very small, and it's kind of giving me like a young tree. But beneath the surface, this would be is a much larger turtle, or older turtle. I'm really getting a soul who's reincarnated has had multiple lifetimes, and they did nothing with it. They came here and they played. They came here and they played when they really were supposed to do something, especially when it came to possibly their counterpart. Interesting. The Hierophant and the 3 of Cups. That's really back to that God saw something that someone did here. So for those of you who resonate, some of you really did have a fallen counterpart. They didn't meet the mark. You're no need to worry, because God's still going to bring you justice in this situation. And I do see this person entangled. It's like they tried to dip out of something, and And the rope they tried to skip out of just turn around and is catching them. It's catching them in the act. Somebody's being caught in the act of something. This person's trying to, this is someone's plan at this time. They want to hide whatever's coming towards them now that's got them. This person is living in a permanent Nine of Swords energy because of, again, it's like everything they have done, thinking they did it in the dark while they were playing, it's really coming through. Like, this person came here on a mission and they deliberately fumbled it, and they deliberately just were just playing. And this is someone who wasn't supposed to, according to their soul contract. Ace of Cups in reverse. Confirmation. That is definitely something that was supposed to come to fruition and did not. This person may have been distracted by money. This person was distracted by money, or someone around this person specifically was distracting this person with money. Yeah, and here you have a Five of Cups. Whether that was you once upon a time or this was this other person, this interesting information is randomly coming out for someone here to know. You know why this is coming out? This is kind of a closing the chapter. And whoever you are that this happened to, you're still getting this justice in a partnership. Someone here is either literally getting a new, like a new twin flame, a new divine counterpart, or you're just going to have such a high level, you know. Four of Wands is like everything. It's celebration, it's stability, it's love, it's the home, it's 1111. So you're still getting this for someone. You did what you were supposed to, coming on top of this mastery. Some of you who have been seeing 444, yeah, you persevered through something. And confirmation again from earlier when I kept saying something about timing, perseverance. Put your back into it. Someone here, you persevered in perfect timing. This is confirmation for you that this storyline here is coming to an end. And this hangman who's been hiding out in someone else's energy, or literally for some of you, I'm getting this person maybe literally like they're running from something and they're literally pondering the idea of like changing themselves so no one can find them, which is wild. Absolutely freaking wild. What else does the Divine Collective need to know about this reading, please? Change in direction, off, coming in. If it's off to the side and it's pointing towards, it's coming in for you. New partner. Now I'm going to pull it over and show you. So confirmation on that as well. Whoever you are that this happened to is fine. It's fine because you are getting everything you lost and then some. So this really is, this final message here is a bit separate from what came through initially, even though some of this initial energy has something to do with whoever is aligned with this, whoever this happened to specifically. This literally happened to someone and you actually have. And by the way, as a reader, I have gotten downloads about certain other, maybe just one or two, a handful of you that really has happened to you. Not just one, a few of you. Your counterpart came here, rejected you, rejected the journey, played in your face, played in God's face, all of that stuff here. Confirmation, blessings coming in, perfect timing was also a confirmation. New beginnings here, go for it. New beginnings. And some of you, if you consider, or your new partner approaches you, I mean, again, we all have free will, but for some of you, literally, if this new partner approaches you, something to do with like, do you want to have a family get together? there's a kind of a divine kiss or blessing on this. As a side note, something, yeah, whatever's been hidden. Remember that moon energy that came out? All that stuff being hidden is coming in. It's coming in now. Some of you may never speak to this person in the 3D ever again, but you are being shown. You're being shown. Some of you are being shown psychically, or some of you are being shown through dreams everything this person was trying to hide from you. That's part of your justice. It's part of your justice. Yeah, time to let all this go. So whatever work, and I'm really getting that you've already been working on yourself quite a bit after everything. Some of you, it's very significant that this person may have left you with a baby, with a child, and it did a number. It did a number on you. Semi-specific again, or for a handful of you. There's not just one person that like a lot this their counterpart did this to them. Got to be honest. So this does resonate for some of you. And you've been working on coming back into your true self. This is this energy work you've been doing. Keep it up. Keep going. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Ice Cube's the OG. Gotta say, someone here might be an OG. And gratitude. Gratitude is gonna help. Gonna help open up this window to bring in these new blessings for you. Perfect timing is around the corner. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, got some sort of confirmation, clarity. I will see you again next time.